So I promised a couple of days ago in writing that I would speak to anti-Semitism and its origins and its application in principle today. So quite a while ago, about 4,000 years or so, God was blessing these Jews that he had hoped to create as a stellar representation of his will on the planet. He gave them 10 pieces of legislation, if you will, just 10, not hundreds, no subsections, no preconditions, just 10 laws that if they worship them, each one of them, constantly, down through the ages, they would inherit those lands. Those lands were set aside for them. And so, make a long story short, God worked for thousands of years with these folks, trying to steer them away from idols and false gods and all kinds of fraudulent originations, let's say, to put it mildly. But where they begin is in the early days, there were tribes. That's what folks called themselves back then. And there was a community of tribes, some of which were Jewish, but there were many other tribes. And so when Jacob's daughter Dinah, fell in love with a boy from another tribe, and the Jews had laws that they couldn't intermarry, like they had to marry with their own kind, their sisters and stuff, but their own kind. And so the Jews said to these foreigners, look, if you want to be with us, then you have to cut the tops of your dicks off so you can call yourself a man among Jews, a Jew among Jews. Be family to us, type of thing. And so the elders of this tribe, this foreign tribe, it wasn't foreign at all. There was probably 30, 40 different tribes at the time. I don't really recall how many, but there was numerous different tribes, distinguished by different characteristics. And the Jews were just one. And so, but God was trying to pick these people up and say, listen, I'm going to give you these 10 tickets to ride. And they're good, but they take discipline and they take the love of me to practice. But if you do these things, you will be the rulers of the world. Moreover, if you fail to do these things, now that I've spoken with you, and you know better, you will be destroyed in the land. Are we clear? On so many occasions that I have yet to count them, where this is made abundantly clear. Prior to Jacob and following Jacob as well. But Jacob's 2 sons, so let me set this up for you. Jacob had 12 sons, we know about it, and they were going to be representatives of the 12 tribes of Israel one day. In any event, 2 of these sons decided that, these parents and grandparents and stuff, they have a lot of stuff. Lots of gold and cattle and sheep, and, they've raped our sister. They've taken advantage of our sister. We have to kill them for this and take all their sons back. And so they negotiated among themselves. I'm not sure whether all 12 sons were involved in this, but I'm holding the 2 oldest ones responsible for now, until it's proved otherwise. So they do it. This kid tells us, this kid from the foreign tribe implores his dad and all his relatives, I really adore this girl. What could be so bad about joining families with these people? They're not all that bad. Look at the girl. I'm in love with her. Like, I'll cut off my whole dick right now for this picture. I said, okay. We'll make a bit of a festival out of it. We'll get together and we'll do kind of like a wedding celebration, not only between you and Dina, but between us and them. sort of a family joining affair. And all the other tribes will see it and know about it, and it'll be a good thing. We'll do this thing. They've lived through it. We can live through it too. And so what happens is they set a date, and the men of I don't even know the boy's name. Anyway, we'll call him Fred. So anyway, Fred he was first in line to top his dick off, and he does it, and so all the other men follow suit, and they go home, and they're really sore the first night. Oh, Jesus Christ, we did the wrong thing. Sure. But by the second night, they were in screaming agony, and Dina's brothers, knowing this, fathers, slaughtered them in their homes, stole all their stuff. When Jacob confronted them, saying, "What the fuck have you done, you poor, stupid bastard fucks? What have you done here? This is going to follow our tribe down for generations to come, this fucking stuff." And the two older brothers, with the quips they're so fond of using today, well, then should our sister be known as a whore among the tribes? And she does it perfectly with a perfect quip that is only a half-assed defense. It's always a bad faith defense with the Zionists. Remember that, Skinny. There's no deal that you can make with a liar that's worth the paper it's printed on. And a person who's unable to be embarrassed at prevaricating genocide on my planet, not his, mind you. He knows this very well. He also knows better than to do what he's doing. And he's doing it anyway because he thinks that between he and Donald Trump, they can do whatever the fuck they want. And that's intoxicating to nigger-hearted little men. And soon we're going to give you a discourse of what a nigger-hearted man is. There's nigger-hearted girls, too. I'll give you a clue. The most important thing to them in this universe are their resentments. They cling to them like treasure. For very good reason. Saying thank you for your ear.